Hello, what's new? The Minigun, also known as the M134, is a rotary machine gun with 6 cylinders that uses 7.62 by 51 mm ammunition. It was designed for use by the Armed Forces of North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, member countries. It all began on August 2 when a heavily armed group of civilians opened fire on several members of the National Defense Secretariat, SEDENA, in the state of Jalisco, near the border with the municipality of Cotija de La Paz in Michoacán. The confrontation between military forces and narcotics-related gunmen involved the use of drones to carry out explosive attacks and the destruction of narcotics checkpoints and surveillance points. Additionally, weapons and explosives were seized during the operation. Minutes earlier, security forces had received an alert about the presence of a caravan made up of heavily armed individuals, and from the outset, there were suspicions that they might be members of the Jalisco New Generation Cartel. The convoy was moving through the streets of the municipality of Santa Maria del Oro, located in the state of Jalisco. In response, the Mexican army launched an operation to track this unit, but as soon as the convoy members noticed the presence of the military, they began firing at them. The confrontation took place near the border between the two states when the armed group from Jalisco and Santa Maria del Oro attempted to enter the municipality of Cotija. Following the confrontation, authorities seized one of the drones from which they extracted photographs and videos stored in its memory. In these images, a woman was identified who was nicknamed Lady Drones. She is suspected to be the operator of these devices in that area. However, several weeks passed before the CJNG confronted military authorities in that region again. What drew attention on this occasion, however, was the weaponry they used to engage the armed forces. In another drone confiscated by the authorities, it was observed that the weapon in question was an M134 minigun, which constituted one of the most evident pieces of evidence of the narcotics trafficking groups using this type of weaponry. The potent minigun, originally designed for use by the Armed Forces of North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, member countries, had already garnered public attention in 2017 during Operation Barcina in Nayarit. On February 9 of that year, the Navy Secretariat, SEMAR, received information about the whereabouts of Juan Francisco Patron Sanchez, known as LH2, who led the Beltran Leyva cartel. The crime leader was holed up in a residence in the Lindavista neighborhood of Tepic, Nayarit, surrounded by the weapons of his henchmen. After an initial attempt at a ground approach, agents requested reinforcements, and a Russian-origin Mi-17 armed helicopter operated by special forces was dispatched to the location. From the aircraft, the military neutralized the individuals providing protection to the crime leader, who lost his life moments later in the same place, once the elite team of the institution entered the residence. 5 years later, during the operation to definitively capture Ovidio Guzman, El Chapo's son, Mexican security agencies reaffirmed their use of the minigun in high-profile operations. During the early hours of Thursday, January 5, 2023, members of the Air Force employed this machine gun in the town of Jesus Maria, located in Culiacán, using a UH-60 Black Hawk helicopter. The videos documenting this incident showed the moment when bursts of gunfire were directed toward an area with several residences nearby. Now, there is no doubt that this weapon is in the possession of drug trafficking groups. According to reports, at least 10 machine guns of this type have been acquired by El Mencho, who has made modifications to the size of the machine guns to use them from armored vehicles. The minigun, also known as the M134, is a 6-cylinder rotary machine gun that uses 7.62 by 51 mm ammunition. Feel free to comment on your thoughts about the news, give the video a like, and subscribe to the channel. If you find it necessary, you can share this video through your social networks.